Welcome back. I'm hoping to do HD from now on, but we'll see. We've had Christmas and we're on the way to New Year now. I'm just hoping that that everything's going to work out. Not for everybody in life. I'm thinking about me in this. I've been thinking about it over Christmas, would you believe? The thing that's been bothering me is I've been reading a series of books, rereading them by Con Eagledon. They're all about Genghis, you know, the I don't know, Wolf of the Plains and things like that. There's a series of them. Somebody bought me the fourth book in the series. I thought it had only been a trilogy, so I've now been catching up with it by reading the first three again before I get into this new one that they bought me, the fourth one. So anyway, Genghis has reappeared on the scene, not happy that his general has allowed himself to be defeated really by not having scouts out in the right places. Well, I'm the same. I've not been taking care of that at all. I'm very blind all over to the east because of the sea. They can attack from anywhere. So where are we now? Philadelphia. Hey, by the way, I'm not sure if this is kiss of death, but the cricket's going really well again. Somebody said please don't talk about cricket, but hey, that's fantastic. I thought, you know, after the whacker we'd really be struggling. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll be listening to some of that tonight. Later on, much later on, because it's dark here when it's daylight there, literally. Now, I wanted also to get a Protestant. What I'm trying to do, by the way, as I'm chatting away about nothing, is defend my sort of coastal areas, and this is an area that worries me the most. It really does. Now, I've noticed that this is 100% Protestant. The area is in there, but Acadia isn't. Acadia is only 50%, so I can help my cause a little bit by turning it Protestant. So I've also noticed the same here. We've got the British and the Spanish. Oh, where are they? The British and the Spanish are vying over this place at the moment for religion. So it's never. I mean, you know, let's leave the British to it. I think. What I'm going to do is come over to this one here, Maryland, because I'm finding that that it's quite low. See, it's yellow there, and I need to start building some economy in places like that. You know. Is it Maryland? Yeah, it's Maryland, isn't it? Did I say Virginia? I didn't mean Virginia, I meant Maryland. Hey, have you heard about the code breaking recently? You know, about the Battle of Vicksburg? You're not getting anything from this side of the river. Wow, fantastic. You know, this American Civil War code that's only just been broken. Okay, Protestant to Acadia. Now I want to get my brigs as well over to that Quebec port. I think I left them around here somewhere. Where are they? Yes. Yeah. I ignored some advice. I don't do that normally. I'd at least respond to it, but somebody said to me I need to build up the Quebec military establishment, and I said nah, there's no need really, it's within my country, I'll be fine. But I do really, because they're the only ones, or they're the quickest ones. Now I've got my ships up there to help out, you know, not, well, maybe Acadia, but certainly Newfoundland. So what I'm going to do is recruit. In fact, I'll bring the sloop over as well. He might bring some troops in the future. From Quebec, I should say. Let's get him over to here. Okay, might bring some troops from Quebec, I mean. So, what I want to do is get some troops in here. I'm going to get some, I don't know, a couple of grenadiers in there. Oh gosh, that's about all I can afford, nothing else. So I'm going to have to bring something else in from somewhere else. I need to support Newfoundland. It's really stuck out on a limb there, and it needs help. So I'll bring in, what shall I bring? Yep, and yep, let's get some, because I can get more of these, can't I, from elsewhere, so from the Philadelphia sort of area, so let's move those up to Quebec as well. Right, okay, well, with a bit of luck, we should be okay with that. I'm hoping to keep the videos down to half an hour each, I should say. Just checking to make sure that I've done everything, because I've worked these things out so that I can get half-hour turns, and I can do this on HD, which I know people are very keen on having. So if I can, I'm going to provide it. So let's go. Okay, just speed my turns up a little bit. These are my troops. They were the ones going to New Mexico. These are the rakes moving around just to go and have a look at things. That's up Louisiana. That's one of my objectives, by the way, so I want to keep an eye on the place. Ah, now these are the British. I'll just slow down. You have to hit the spacebar as the ships are... Oh no, you don't. There we go. As the ships are moving. You see that? I'll show you actually when somebody's on a long move. These are fleets moving all over the place. I've no idea what sort of ships he's got, but if you remember I'll show you an example now. You see, no, I won't. I'm waiting for something to move on a long journey, and I can demonstrate space. You see that now? Quick, slow, quick, slow. Right. Don't know if you know. Right. Quick, slow, quick, slow. Spacebar use. Okay. I'll speed this up anyway, because I don't need to see these, do I? He doesn't seem to be going any quicker for some reason. No. Come on. That's better. Okay. Well, he's protecting that place there, which is Georgia, and which I'm told was only created in order to keep out the Indians and the Mexicans. At the moment, I've invited the Indians in order to keep out the Mexicans. So there you go. I think I've done better than the Americans, really, because I've got the Indians to protect it for me. Oh, there we go. He says confidently. Prussians. Naples and Sicily. I'm hoping you can see these now. You know, the nations are shown underneath the flags at the top. I'm pleased that people can put whole screen on if they want on HD, so they can view it much more clearly. It's still not brilliant though, is it? I mean, I've viewed it on HD, and to me it doesn't seem to make that much difference. But having said that, I know what's going on, you see. I've seen the game and it's far clearer. In fact, the Fraps recordings are fantastic, and if I could do direct streaming from Fraps it would be brilliant, you know, and I can do that on Virtual Dub. But it just takes so much memory, it really does, and I'm not even sure YouTube can display that kind of quality anyway. You know, there'd be short videos then, tell you now, probably 5 minutes I would have thought. Where are we? Yep. I've been toying with the idea of recording from Fraps on half screen instead of full screen. Then I can do a direct stream instead of compressing anything, so that would save me a lot of time. And then you could expand from half screen, because I think Fraps is such good quality it wouldn't make any difference. But I don't know. So no, it's a thought for the future. I'm sorry I said that now, actually, because somebody's going to want it. No, I think I'll just leave me with HD for the moment, see if that works. I'm having to do all my editing, if you like, before I even get to the editing stage. In other words, I'm doing it all through cutting. There's probably a term for that in media circles, but I have no idea what it is. Trade route raided. That would be, yep, that's Prussians. Workers on strike. That should be okay. That should be Michigan territory. I've had a chance to look at it. Yeah, that's now green and yellow. You know, remember that's the one I put dragoons in. They were on strike. The strike's nothing, and that's the trade route raided. And this one here is recruitment report. That's excellent. So I'll be getting on to those in a moment. But certainly I must remember to move those Quebec ones. But okay, southern sloop. I thought I'd already moved him. I have already moved him. Oh, where are we? Sorry, I planned all this out, but as I've said before, my notes aren't that brilliant. I said southern sloop, and I've gone and looked at the northern sloop. I've got two sloops, you see, so I've called this one southern sloop. So right, let's put him in there. I presume that's the best place to go. He could have got there, actually, couldn't he? Oh no, we'll probably find these can't reach now. I want to get these here. I want to get 8 of these. So I want to put them over to... I've got a bit of a plan, actually, but it'll unravel itself, I'm sure. Yes, they can reach, can't they? So that's brilliant. Okay, let's get those over there now. I'll put them on the ship as well. Because nobody can touch a ship when it's in port anyway. I've got soldiers in there, or you know, I don't know, horsemen in there anyway, so they can't actually break into the port. I've got a galleon over here. Plan is to get this galleon out of here and get it onto my hub, now my trading hub, now that it's replenished. Right, I did think actually that I got a brig somewhere as well. Oh gosh, look at all these. Oh, big army there. Hasn't got much in there, has he, at all? Hey, that's looking good. What's he got in there? Oh, that's takeable. That is takeable. Definitely. It's got grenadiers in there, but oh yes, now that is an island that could fall to me. You never know. I'm making up my mind. This tends to be the island where Cuba, of course, where he's recruiting from at the moment, and then bringing his men over from there. I thought I had a brig. No, it's not there, is it? I'll leave a note for myself about this brig. Here we go, brig. Right. See, I'm wondering about whether using it as a spy or whether to bring it over and join this. I've decided I'm going to bring it over and join this. Okay, and then we'll move the whole lot over to here. I don't think they can reach it in one. Oh, they can actually. I'll just leave it outside for now and then move it the rest of the turn when I get the chance. So, you know, because I might want to do something else with it or do something else with the brig anyway. So we'll see. Now the large fleet, that's the one that's fully replenished. That's this one here. I'm hoping to send that along the east coast of America and up to Newfoundland, looking for anything along the way, I suppose. So I'll have to be a bit quick. Let's open out as far as I can, just in case anything appears. Right, I want to go there. Now, let's have a look, see if anything's there. Nothing at all. Of course, there could be things around here, you know, more around here. It could be anywhere. This is the problem with the sea, isn't it? You'd have to dot it with ships like stars in a sky, wouldn't you? But anyway, in Quebec, I want to get some more recruits in here. I know it's paranoia, but I've been thinking about this over Christmas, and then of course Conigledon made me think, yeah, I'm really blind in various places, and that Newfoundland can just be attacked and, you know, taken in one, really. So the brigs might now be able to reach, can they? They can. Yes, they can. I think what I'll do, so I'll just put one of them in. Does it matter which? Not sure. Right, I'll leave the other one, say, here for now, just in case I need him to pick up more troops in the future. I'm not putting them both in the port, because you know what happens, don't you, when I do that? I end up putting them all on one ship. Right, they're the 4 that I'm recruiting. I should have, hopefully. Yes, I have. These. But they can't reach the port. They might be able to get on that other brig, though. No, I think I can bring them all at once. Hopefully. See, I should get those 4, and then I should recruit another 4, so that'll give me 8 to put on the ships there to help Newfoundland. And these are fairly decent troops. They're not really sort of elite troops or guard quality, you know, but they'll do for now, I hope. He says hopefully. Right. Now the Southern Fleet, I've noticed down here that I'm... where is it? I don't even know where it is now. Right, you see this here? I'm pirating that route there, which is just from Spain. But here, whoops, just here, Spain and Britain. You see that port there from Britain? So there's Britain and Spain. They both trade through there. So I'm going to cut him off there in the hope that I can make more. I could probably go around there, but I don't want to risk that. Mind you, Spain does recruit a lot. It does trade a lot through there, doesn't it? I also want to cover this area here, you see, to prevent anything getting through there while I'm reinforcing this area as well. That's what that southern sloop was all about, getting those kind of reinforcements. Now I have got enough money left. People keep saying to me, oh, you need to attack the Cherokee. Well, they're my best friend, so I don't really want to do that, but you know, others say you need to build your economy, farms and things like that. They're right, I'm sure. I've found a couple of areas of the economy that I can improve. That's this one here. There is a big difference, I've been saying to people, on playing on hard and playing on the normal. You know, it hammers you on hard. It really does. It makes it so much more difficult. So it is a different game, this, than you would find when you're playing it on normal. So you probably wouldn't need to play like this at all if you played it on normal. So just ignore my advice if you're doing that. So I'm going to go for Minutemen because they're slightly better than the militia infantry. Anyway, that's spent up all my money as well, isn't it? So, okay, I'm hoping to keep the turns down to half an hour. That's about 20 minutes, I think. So let's go for it. Just end turn, and then that should finish the half hour, I would hope, if I plan things properly. Gosh, he's moving quickly, and him. That's that missionary, isn't it? Going back to... Well, that's that sloop coming round. Going back to... I'm not finishing my sentences, am I? It's going back to Maryland, wasn't he? You know, to help there. Oh, I especially want to watch the British moves. Right, what's this? I think that's my brig, isn't it? It is, it's my brig and my galleon. That's... it's in their favour. What's he got? 5th rate? And a brig. The 5th rate's only got 18 on it. I don't know if that's 18 guns or what. I think it is actually, you know. I've certainly got 21 guns on my brig, and it's only taken slight damage, so yeah, I've got 58 on this, but the range isn't good on Galleons, you know, so I'd have to get close up, really, too, and he could sort of fire at me from a distance, can't he? So I think I'm going to have to go for ball on this one. I don't think firing at sails is going to be any good for me, so let's see what happens anyway. Oh, I should have shown you on the screen. Somebody said to me, was it, I shouldn't mention a name unless I know exactly who it is it? I can mention two. I'm pretty sure it's one of the old timers. If I'm not, then correct me. But it's either, I think, Super Buzzfuzz, who was amazed to come back after all this time. I didn't know he's still watching my videos. I'm very pleased he is, of course. And Casco. And one of those pointed out to me, I'm pretty sure it's one of those, that just there's a little icon on the battle screen that I've just clicked off now. On the left hand side it's a help screen thing. On the right side it's a save battle, so I could have saved this before I fought it. I've never done that before, but it's great advice, I'm sure, because I have had games crash, and that's why they've suggested it, you know, Windows updates and stuff. Anyway, with no more ado, let's get these into some kind of formation. Or do I want a formation? Yep, I will. Well, okay. Get him into line. We'll go the windward side. Okay, and let's see what happens then. Yeah, we're going to fire ball on this one, unusually, because that 5th rate, I don't know if you noticed, that's got hull damage. So if I can create a bit more hull damage, that's going to be in my favour. I wonder why he put the brig behind the galleon then. That's a bit silly really, isn't it? Oh dear, we're not going to cross the T like that, are we? He's coming that way. 5th rate. You see all that damage there, the hull damage? Many guns destroyed. I wonder if this side is guns destroyed and the other side is hull damage. I don't know. Anyway, we shall see. For me, if I look at my ships... Where are they? Wherever they are. I've gone past them, haven't I? Right, let's have a look. Now this one here, the brig, has lost some guns. So you should see... Yeah, it's only 1 out of 21, so you can't see, can you really? Can't see the difference. Okay, never mind. Well, actually, he's quite close quite soon, isn't he? So, I think I'll take this, you know. Take this as an option, I should say. Do we turn back? We stay in this direction? Not too sure. I'm tempted actually to turn. I'm going to turn. Okay. Because I think he's going that way, isn't he? Look how slow this galleon is compared with this one. See how much quicker this is. Now if I'm not careful, this one will just fly away. It'll be way up there and leave the galleon behind. And then we will be in trouble. Now he wants to get close enough to fire at the galleon, because my galleon has short range. I want to make sure that I can hit that 5th rate, as he's trying to get in close enough to hit my galleon. Oh, he's going to go broadside on the galleon soon, isn't he? Blast. Can I hit him with this before he does? Hope I can. I don't think he's got many guns though, to be honest, on that. We'll see. Come on. Give him a good blast. See, I would cross the T, I would go across him there, but unfortunately, if I do that, I'll leave the galleon behind, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to expose my galleon to that brig, because the brig will simply stay outside range and fire at the galleon from a distance. And that's not going to be good for me. Come on, soon. We should be able to fire soon. I want the brig to take the bulk of all the fire, if there is any. Because... Yes, excellent. Because the brig is expendable. I don't mind losing the brig, but I don't really want to lose this galleon. You know, they're nice, heavy ships, aren't they? Come on, get around quicker, please. Ah, they're quite mobile. That's good, isn't it? I didn't really want to fire at the brig, but I might have to. do, aren't I? Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, that's odd. That really surprised me. I should have thought that I'd have been firing at the brig first there, but the brig's obviously too far away. Or maybe the 5th rate's just a bigger target, I'm not too sure. Anyhow. Oh, he's going to get a broadside on that soon, isn't he? Well, brig's doing his job. He's doing a convoy job here, isn't he? Good lad. Good lad. Yeah, he's fired at that as well. Excellent job. Well done, lad. Well done. Crikey, you're almost British. Has he fired yet? He's fired nothing. He's out of range, you see. That's what his problem is. Is he going to come into range or what? It looks though he's in range. Ah, yes he is. Excellent. Come on, round you go. Yes. Oh, yes. Come on, right round. Quickly right round. And you. Do you know, to be honest, it might not be worthwhile even turning this. I might as well just keep him firing because he's so slow to reload. So slow to turn, sorry. Might even be quicker reloading. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I think we might get him. I think we might manage this, you know. Honestly think we might just manage this. I'll bring him round there. I really want him. I'm going to shoot anywhere. I want to shoot that way. At this one. Yes. Oh yes, very nice. Is he fired yet? Nearly ready. One more. Excellent. I think we might just pull this one out of the bag. Actually, I think I'm better off turning the other way with him. Are they both going to get round, or are we going to be a collision here? Not sure. What have we got on the left side and right side? Right, left side's almost done. So that was the right side. Let's... we're going to have a collision here if we're not careful. Okay. Right, okay, don't know how much fun this is to watch, but I can't look in too close at the ships, I'm afraid, because I'm too busy looking at the overall situation, so it's not going to be much battle viewing. Now, is he going to fire at the brig, him? I think he is, isn't he? He's only got 8 guns left now. Yeah. Okay, might get one in against the 5th rate now, next. He's going to bash the brig, I think. I'm doing this because basically I just want to get rid of these ships, you see. They're too much of a threat to me. To that galleon. I want the galleon to survive, really. So I need to take out his gun. Oh, he's dead. Excellent. Right, now. I don't really want to blow that up now. Oh, look. Now then. I wonder if we just take out his sails now. What do you think? Go for sails. Might get him. Oh no, we're going to continue. Is he routing? Oh, excellent, because we'll catch him. I'll catch him. Brilliant. I'll get a 5th rate out of it. Oh, I didn't expect that. Wow. Oh, that's good news. That's good news, because that will slow him down enough. Now, I should be able to keep pace with him now. He'll get a shot in. His sails will be damaged. There's no way a 5th rate is going to be able to keep up with a brig chasing him. Absolutely not. Now then. Can he fire right yet? Right, he's got 8 out of 10. Is he nearly there? 9 out of 10. Come on. Yep, 10 out of 10. All I'm going to do is block him. I don't think... Oh, he's only got 43 men on there. Wow. Oh, wow, we can board him. We can board him with the galleon if we can block him. Now, what have we got on there? Nothing on the right. 10 on the left. Oh, brilliant. Oh, good. Right, got a 5th rate to sell. And I think that means I'm up to my half hour as well, actually. Oh, what a pain. Because we haven't finished the turn end, have we? Maybe I'll cut out some of the turn end. Right, I'm going to take that. Is that all I get? 784. That's very disappointing. Very, very disappointing, that. Well, I don't want it. So I'm going to sell it. That is really, really disappointing, that. I think it's because it was so badly damaged. That's a shame. I was expecting about 1200 or something, yeah. Double what I'm getting, anyway. Oh, well, anyway, it's something I didn't expect to have. So... I wonder if that galleon... No, I was going to say, I wonder if that galleon could have done it on its own, but the AI is much smarter now than it used to be. It wouldn't have just gone trundling in there like it used to do. It would have stood at a distance and fired from that distance. It's a good point to remember. Let me just speed this up. It's a good point to remember, by the way, when you're attacking galleons. You can beat a galleon with a 5th rate, but you need to keep your distance from it. And galleons do move slowly, and they turn slowly. It is actually possible to keep away from it. So just sail away from it, and then turn left, fire, sail away, turn right, fire, sail away. Just keep doing that, and you'll wheedle about, and you'll keep away from it, and eventually you'll break it down. That's the trick with it. Obviously, really, the sails take a long time to break down on a galleon, but it is worth doing that, because then, you know, you can get up close to it. Having said that, it's hard to strafe, you know, with grape shot, so you're going to have to hit it with ball eventually anyway, and its hull strength is very, very good. You're very unlikely to sink it, so you're probably better off bashing it with ball, really. So if you slowed it down enough, in fact, sometimes, really, depending on what you're attacking it with, if it's a brig or whatever, there's probably no point in even slowing it down. You just go straight for ball. Depends on the power, really, doesn't it, of your ammunition, you know, and as to how long you can, you know, how much, basically, seascape you've got to play with before you start hitting the red, you know, the red area. Anyway, what have we got now? Ottoman Empire. I'm sure there'll be nothing very interesting here happening. But I'll let you see it all. Russia should be fighting the Swedes again. Yes, they are. Up there. Great Northern War. Said that before, I know. Repeating myself because it's happened before. Hey, somebody said actually, if you're going to make very long videos, you know, you should have a proper plot and an introduction and stuff, you know. So maybe I'll do one. Maybe I'll try and get a half-hour one, you know, where I build a plot and actually have some kind of a theme to it. Develop some characters. I could do that, couldn't I? I don't think I will, though. Spain are on their way fairly soon. Let's have a look what they've got to offer. I think I've still got it on fast, so I do want to slow it down by the time we get to Spain. What I'm going to do is just do the turn end stuff at the end of this, you know, the sort of the icons that come up to tell you what's happened, you know, and then I can click through those and get those out of the way. Otherwise I'll forget all about them. If you do save a game at a turn end, then those little icons things disappear, you know, when you reload the game back in, so you can't really save it at a turn end like that. Some say I'm lucky at these sea battles, by the way, and some say they look easy. They're not easy, and I don't think I am lucky. I work hard at them. You can lose them, you really can. Those little mistakes I've been telling you about, the brig getting too far away and stuff, they are mistakes that will cost you a battle like that. There's no doubt about it. It's worth bearing those in mind. Trade route raided, do I need to look at it? Prussians again. Oh no, British this time. Ah, quite a large British fleet as well, isn't it? What's he got in there? Heavy first rate steamship. Do you know he can afford to put ships like that just raiding a trade route? Good grief! And of course he'll be cutting a lot of trade off with that. Traits gained, I'm going to ignore that. Recruitment report. Yep, New France, they're the Quebec ones. And Newfoundland, I got my Minuteman, didn't I? Okay, so let's have a look at the New France ones for now. I'll do that first and get these moving. So, let's see. I want... I'm wondering if I can put those on there. I thought I was moving some men up there. No, the New York ones are already in there, aren't they? Because they were the New York, whatever they are, the first Delaware, not New York, are they? Right, okay, well, let's get those in there then. Now, the seas up to Newfoundland should be clear. I shouldn't have any problems with anybody attacking me there. What I do need to do is make sure that anything I've left in the port doesn't come with me. Oh, I haven't got anything in that port. That might be a bit remiss as well. Okay, let's get those on there. And I think I'll send those over here. Can I get them in? Let's have a look. Oh, so far so good. I will be sending my southern fleet up northeast, so they should be able to protect them. I'm wondering what to do with him. I think I'm going to need to put him in the port, you know, to defend that port. That's going to be quite an important port to me, isn't it? If something moves in there, I'm going to have problems. Okay. Let's have a look at this brig first. Get that brig and the galleon first. Construction report. What have I got here? Ah, military governor's barracks. And state capital. Is that the one in... Oh, do you know, I was hoping that would be Newfoundland, but that's ages away, isn't it? So it can't be. No, look, I said that I'd only do the turn end markers denied before finishing, because I wanted to make it half an hour. I think I've gone slightly over the half hour anyway. It's so tempting to go on, but I mustn't do. So I'm going to call it a day at that, and then I will get this one recorded. It's the... do you know, I'm trying to work out what date it is. It must be the 26th, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's the 26th today. Yeah, of course it is. I'm trying to work out where I am in terms of Christmas. Such a lot has happened over Christmas. It's hard, you know. It's like a whole month has gone by in like 2 days. But anyhow, okay, I'll get this recorded, and I hope to get this on the 27th, and then I'll maybe play a couple more tomorrow, and then I'll get a few videos in hand with a little bit of luck. But we shall see.